have learned in my 41 years of living that people don't have to support you, right? They don't have to be nice. They don't have to buy your product. They don't have to do anything for you. And so I've been fortunate enough to have great folks to really pour into me like yourself, and have had the opportunity to meet some great people to, again, really support me. And so I am all for paying it forward, and again, creating spaces for others to shine. And
Fabulous.
I learned that we are better together, and I wholeheartedly believe that.
If, if you look up positive in a dictionary, you're gonna find this guy's name, and he's gonna be looking like this. So without any further ado, I'm about to bring on Mr. Derrick Jacoby Washington.
Oh,
Hello.
hey, Dr. Rhonda, how's it going?
It's good. It's good. It's good to have you back here.
I'm excited to be back. It's been a minute.
It has been a minute. You've been doing big things since the last time you've been on the show. I mean, your books are doing excellent. You
Hmm.
released your other book, A Special Little Girl.
Hmm.
And on top of that, you started your own podcast, and I had the honor of being your first guest, which
Very first
um,
guest, yes.
yeah, which was an amazing experience. So I want to thank you publicly for allowing me that honor.
Oh, of course. I so value knowing you and the wealth of knowledge that you bring, and so I definitely had to have you on the show, and especially as my first guest. So it was
Oh,
an honor.
thank you so much. So what else have you been doing? I mean, not like what you have been doing isn't enough, because you've been doing a lot.
Well,
But
as
talk to me. What's going on?
yeah, as you mentioned, so I released two activity and affirmation books. I am all about positive affirmations. I do them myself. I encourage the kids that I engage with, whether it be my nieces, nephews, or kids that I meet in my speaking engagements. I encourage them to participate and to do positive affirmations. So I decided that I'd release two activity and affirmation books as companions to the two books that I wrote, A Son You Matter and A Special Little Girl. So did that, have really been pushing those activity and affirmation books. As you mentioned, launched the Kobe Culture Show. So we're about to tape our second season. So I'm super excited about that. Got some great people coming on the show this season.
You know
Release.
what? Great. I have to jump in there because you're making it seem like you just have some cool people on the show. You have some awesome guests. I've been seeing your guests. I mean, you've been having like celebrity guests go and whatnot. What's going on?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're just trying to really make a profound impact by mixing it up. So not just I don't want to create a platform for just New York Times best-selling authors or celebrities, so to speak. But I feel like it is so important that we create platforms or share platforms, share our platform with those that are like up and coming superstars. And so, while yeah, I may have some celebrity guests on, my heart is with those independent authors because I'm certainly one myself, and I know how much of a struggle it can be to try to gain access to some of these spaces, so yeah, that's essentially why the Kobe Culture Show was created, just to provide a platform for up and coming superstars, and occasionally we'll have some celebrity guests or New York Times best-selling authors as well. So yeah, doing that. Excited about the second season. Recording a new season rather of my YouTube series Storytime with Uncle Kobe, where again
Nice.
I feature diverse authors and their stories. It's a children's program. So those of you that have kids, make sure you tune in, subscribe to Storytime with Uncle Kobe. It's an animated series, so it's a way to share positive messages or stories to kids in a manner that's going to captivate their attention or capture their attention. And so yeah, excited about that. I have some amazing people around me that's been encouraging me to really launch out and do some more in the book curating space. And so
Nice.
uh, I am about to launch this summer a multi-city book tour, book festival of sorts, if you will, called the Black Author
Wonderful.
Experience. And so I'm hoping that you will join us. So stay tuned for information about that.
All
um,
you have to do is say the word, and you just did, so I'm there.
so yeah, that's coming this summer. We're gonna hit a few cities in this across the country, and really again just share and feature some diverse authors. We've got some great people that's writing some great stories that really need a platform to really share those stories, and so why not curate it?
I think that's amazing. So, congratulations on that. I love how you're using your platform because your books took off very quickly. And that is not always the story for many first time authors.
Yeah,
So, you received a lot of publicity for your books. You received a lot of accolades for your books. And it's easy for you to say, I got it. You need to get your own too. But you have not done that. You have unselfishly shared your platform and continue to do so. And so I think that's something to be celebrated because everybody doesn't have that opportunity.
yeah, I really appreciate that. I am incredibly grateful for just all of the support that I received. I have learned in my 41 years of living that people don't have to support you, right? They don't have to be nice. They don't have to buy your product. They don't have to do anything for you. And so I've been fortunate enough to have great folks to really pour into me like yourself, and have had the opportunity to meet some great people to again really support me. And so I am all for paying it forward, and again creating spaces for others to shine. And
Fabulous.
I learned that we are better together, and I wholeheartedly believe that.
I absolutely agree. And I don't know if you saw the question that came up a little earlier from Mark Bosajor, who's going to be one of your fellow authors at the Black History Month Literary Weekend. But he wants to know how he can be on your show.
You're on it, sir. We're gonna get you on it. We're gonna talk this weekend and get you scheduled. So that's how you get on it. You're on it.
Love that. Love that. So now for this Black History Month Literary Weekend, which I believe is your second or your third time participating.
This is my second time.
Okay, so last year was the first time. So you're in for a treat this time.
Listen, I'm excited. I think last year there was one event that I wasn't able to participate in because of a scheduling
That was the
conflict.
Books and Coffee event.
Yeah, so I am there for the entire weekend, and so I'm super excited about it. I've been sharing it on my social and with my friends, so I'm hoping that we'll get great turnout. But yeah, I'm really excited about this year.
I'm just so proud of everything that you're doing
Mhm.
because just watching you move, and I've seen you when you were chilling. Remember, we ran into each other in the harbor and you were chilling. So you are not a stressed out person with all of the things that you're doing. You're sitting on the harbor chilling, having drinks and watching I think, what did I see when it was the movie night or something, I think that was going on.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. I try to, and certainly I do get stressed. I don't want to put that out that I'm not,
Yeah.
but I feel like life it can be fleeting. It's people have been here today and gone tomorrow, and so I try to
Yes.
live my life to the fullest. I try to be as positive as possible, as optimistic as possible, and I really believe that we are placed on this earth for a purpose, but really to enjoy the experience. No matter the trial, no matter what it is that we're facing, you need to find a way to find some joy in your opportunity to exist, to live.
Amen.
And so that's really kind of how I fashion my life and try to live my life.
Love that. And I'm glad that you pointed out too that it's not easy. I know sometimes we make it look easy because we're smiling. We try to look fabulous when we go on our book signings, and we try to enjoy some time to ourselves, Like I said, when I saw you on the harbor, I was chilling too. I'm sitting there watching movies with a good time. But we have to take those times for ourselves, because this can be a very hard business, and sometimes it can be very solitary, because you have to have that time to write and to promote, and you have to not be afraid of being told no. You have to not be afraid of being on red. You know,
they will leave you on red for sure.